Social media has become one of the most used technologies of the 21st century. Similar to gambling and drugs, applications like Instagram and Facebook monetize our attention by controlling the neurochemicals in our brains. The constant release of dopamine makes you crave more, and before you know it, you're addicted. And so, I decided to quit social media for 7 days. For the next 7 days, I've decided to quit social media and all of my usual types of entertainment. I have identified 5 main types of social media and all the entertainment forms that I use that are negatively impacting me, so I have decided to eliminate them. Main things that I use are Instagram, Facebook, Netflix, YouTube, and Crunchyroll. Yes, I am a 25-year-old that still watches cartoon. There are 2 main rules to this challenge. Rule number 1, I'll delete all of these applications from my phone, and I'll use an application called Self-Control to stop their use on my desktop. Self-Control is an app that basically blocks the batch of sites that you put up and does not let you get back to them no matter what you do. Rule number 2, I will not use my browser to go on any of these sites. Oftentimes what happens is I get really bored, say I'm getting back home on the train or anything like that, and I'll just say, it's fine, I'm on a train anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'm not going to do that. For the next 7 days, I'm going to be strictly no social media, no entertainment of that sort, which is going to be hard, but let's see how I get on. And cool, I think that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow, and let's see how this goes. Over the past few weeks, or months even, I've been waking up and going straight to my phone. My first thoughts are usually around the thread of, have I gained any followers? Have I gained any likes? Who commented on my most recent picture? I know that is not the most optimal way to start the day. Research says that it can take sometimes up to 60 minutes for your brain to fully wake up. And yet I was spending 30, 40, 50 of those minutes scrolling through an endless feed of social interaction. But today will be different. So, it's my first day without using the phone straight in the morning, and I decided to come on a little bit of a walk, and it feels good, I guess, so far. It feels a bit weird. Often when I wake up I go straight to my phone, but this time I decided not to, and yeah, haven't touched my phone yet. Today was pretty good. I got a little bit more work than I usually do in the mornings, and the times that I was bored I just went for a walk. Because I didn't spend that much time on my phone, it also meant that my screen time was significantly reduced. So today my screen time was 1 hour 45 minutes. A lot better than the 4 or 5 hours that I used to spend. Throughout the day I felt quite a huge urge to check social media and to be distracted, really. Every time that I'd feel bored, I'd really feel like I had to go on something, whatever it was. Like, I checked my phone a lot of times. Looking forward to tomorrow, but I think it's going to get harder, so let's see. Peace. Oh, wait, I completely forgot to tell you why I'm doing this thing in the first place, so let's just backtrack a little bit. So lately I've been feeling really shit about my productivity, my work, and the things that I do. I feel like I don't really have a purpose and a place to go. I feel like I don't belong in the job that I'm at, and that I don't really know how to go forward. I don't know what to do, and I don't know where to go. And I think a big part of that has been due to my social media consumption. I know that from studying neuroscience, the way that we interact with the world has a big effect on our brains, and that can also have an effect on our bodies. And so I think that a big part of me feeling low and feeling like demotivated, not really wanting to do things, not really wanting to be creative, not really wanting to exercise and to do all these things that I know I enjoy, a big part of that is the overstimulating effects that social media has on us. So as you can see, I wasn't in a very good space mentally, and one of the things that I was spending a lot of time on was social media. And so from seeing other YouTubers and other people do dopamine detox, I felt like this was a good way to give myself a break. But now that you know that, let's get back to day 2. Yeah, the day's going okay. It's a lot harder to focus. I constantly check my phone. I'm constantly waiting for something to happen, constantly wanting some dopamine hit, I guess, some sort of interaction of I don't know. But in terms of productivity, it's actually been a little bit better. I managed to get a lot more work done today than I did yesterday. I was going to the gym now, seeing if it makes any difference. And yeah, see you next time. Days 3 and 4 were the weekend, and with it I got a little bit worried that I wouldn't have anything to do and I would go crazy, but that really wasn't the case. Today's day 3 of the social media / entertainment detox, and it's the weekend, so that means that usually you don't do a lot of stuff, you don't have work and things like that, so I would be a bit worried, but today's quite an exciting day, to be honest. Me and Anna are going to go pick up a drone quite soon, which I'm very, very excited for. Where are we going today, little?
Hell.
Great. During the road trip, I didn't actually get that much time to record things, but I had a lot of time to reflect on why I was doing this and what I learned from it. And I learned that even though there may be a little bit more anxiety when you first get started with the dopamine detox, after 3 or 4 days, things will get better. And as the week progressed, I also noticed some changes in my mood.
Good morning, everybody. Today's day 5. I woke up the earliest I've woken up in, honestly, years. Woke up at 5:40 and I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm starting to reclaim my time back. So I've started reading more, which is really good. And producing a little bit more as well. So I'm feeling good. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am feeling good. I feel like things are slowly getting better.
And they were. After day 5, I started being my weird self again. Hi. I just felt more joy at the things that I did. I honestly didn't expect this detox to have such a big effect in such a short amount of time. But having had no social media contacts for the past 7 days have given me a different perspective in life. I want to stop comparing myself to people who are light years away from me. I want to travel, to read, to live. I want to stop being enslaved by my phone and the media companies that run them. Hi, so I just went on Instagram for the first time in like 7 days, and it feels oddly not as good as I thought it would. I think it feels a bit like a waste of time, really, but it's kind of fun. I don't know. It kind of makes me realize how much time I was spending on something that I don't actually enjoy that much, and so like there's not really any point in continuing. I think it's nice to have that every now and then, but I definitely don't want it to be part of most of my life and most of my day. And yeah, I'm quite happy that I've done this, and I'm definitely going to continue it. So give it a try. See ya.